we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out.
So tell me a little bit about how or when you met Yuriy.
I've known Yuriy for as long as I remember.
I met Yuriy when Mary and him started dating, probably like 2006.
I met Yuriy about 8 years ago with my cousin Abner and Adrian. I think we were like kids. I mean, I want to say like 12 years old. We went to the same church and met him, and ever since we've been really close. And
I met Yuriy at Revival, and he used to help out with Sunday school when I
met Yuriy through my friends Adrian and Abner about 2.5 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, Thanksgiving, came over for dinner.
I met Yuriy because he's my brother, so fraternal twin, actually.
I first met Yuriy when I was a youngster, back in the Revival days.
And I met Yuriy through mutual friends.
He was 6 years old when Yuriy met us.
7, he was 7.
7 years old.
youth service, probably 13 years ago the night that Mary met him. About 4 months ago, when I started dating Julie, his little sister.
Through family gatherings, he came along with Mary.
About 15 years ago at church.
Yuriy for about 6 years. We worked together for about 4 years on and off on Graves.
Working at Pro Transport, known him for 2.5 years.
Been a longtime friend of Yuri's ever since he started working with us. About 7 years or something now.
For a year and a half now through work.
And I've been an EMT with Pro Transport for 2.5 years. And Yuriy and I, we got to know each other when I started working there.
I became friends with Yuriy when I was about 12 and he was 11, and our parents invited us over to each other's houses, and I just hit it off with him, and from that day on we spent countless hours with each other.
Our entire life, before we became brothers, we were best friends growing up.
Can you briefly describe a favorite moment you had with Yuriy?
I remember he was supposed to help me put in like hardwood floors in, and he wasn't really helping me out. He was just distracting me. And he started making like a skateboard out of the floorboards. He started putting like wheels underneath, and he was trying to skateboard with that. It started falling apart.
The dirt biking days, I was just riding together out in the forest.
I think it was just seeing him around the house all the time. He was like that fourth brother.
When I was a little kid at my house, he usually flew me around like a paper airplane. I was really young and he always made me laugh.
Just last week, we got together for sushi. We had a great time, just talked. And
2 weeks ago when we got a cabin in Tahoe and went skiing, and the look on his face when he saw how good I was on the skis. Later that night we cooked together, we played card games and just had a great time.
Driving by on his motorcycle, and he drove in between that little spot, and I turn around and he's on his motorcycle, and he like takes off his little helmet, and he's like surprised. And he's like, I saw you down the street, and I just wanted to say hi.
2 weekends ago we went snowboarding, and him and Abner went all the way to the top of the hill, and we had an amazing time going down. Just a really good experience and a good memory.
him driving me to school every day, and him putting on music, and just yelling at me because I knew every word to every song he played.
The last couple of years, I'm just playing games.
Growing up at our apartments and hiding from my dad underwater so we don't get dragged out of the pool too early, just jumping, ducking, holding your breath so you can't hear him.
My guys trip we did to Cancun was a very, very memorable, and wouldn't have been the same without him.
Was when we were trying to go to the drive-ins and we begged him to let me drive his 4Runner, which is manual, and he just had absolutely no faith and made us go on a test drive around the entire neighborhood to make sure we would survive on the freeway.
One time I remember Mary's parents went away for 2 weeks and she was sleeping over at my house. So I kind of had to help her cover up while she snuck and saw Yuri.
The one that sticks out most is when we were just kind of hot tubbing. I think it was the 4th of July, the first 4th of July we were together, and just kind of shared stories, and I realized that he's pretty much exactly like me. Realized we had a lot more in common than we thought.
Probably got to be the last ride we went on. It's definitely going to remember it forever.
My favorite memory of Yuri probably would be this last time I was visiting California over the summer, and we all went to the cabins.
We became the team, the graveyard team that just everyone really liked.
It wasn't even considered working with him. It was getting paid to hang out. We always had a blast, having fun.
It's spending 12 hours and not knowing where the time went because it flew by, since he's just such an easy person to spend time with. And
every shift we ever worked, it was just constant laughs, just constant messing around and having a good time.
In a few words, how would you describe Yuri?
He was goofy. He was always making jokes and just trying to lift the mood.
He was really reliable. If you ever need anything, he was always there for you. And he was goofy. You could never be sad or mad around him.
He was humble.
Yeah, he was really humble.
Patient. Very patient.
I would describe Yuri as a caring person also. That's probably why he went into the medical field. He loved helping others.
He was just so, I would say, smart and would just know random things.
Yuri was a happy, fun-loving guy that was down for everything.
Yuri is probably one of the funniest people I've met. He always knew how to laugh with all his secret, quiet jokes that he would whisper when nobody else was hearing, especially our parents.
One word that I could describe Yuri by would be caring.
Every memory with Yuri was a favorite memory. He was always peaceful and happy. So that's the word I would describe him, is peaceful.
He's definitely a goofball. And I mean, we were really close. And he always cracked jokes. His laugh, I mean, even if it wasn't funny, just him laughing, just literally everyone started laughing right after.
I would say Yuri was very content, upbeat, humble, strong, and always smiling. As long as I knew him, I don't recall one time ever seeing him upset, angry, or sad.
That he was there for you, no matter what. You'd hit him up, hey, I need help, no matter what time of day or night, he'd come through.
It's just full of joy. It's never a dull moment when he was around.
I think I would describe him as happy. He always seemed to have more fun than anyone else.
Just a fun guy that was always down for anything.
People like him are rare. He's a good husband, a good father, a good son, a good brother, a good friend. I haven't met a single person who has something negative to say about him.
Joyful. He always, made a party. He never went away. He was always just, bringing you up, inviting you to do something. If you're just left out, kind of. He would always just take you in, boost your confidence, kind of, in a way, to you know, put you on that momentum where like everyone's, you know, like having fun and like, you know, making it even funner for you.
I was asked to provide one word to describe Yuriy, and I came up with the perfect word, and it's caring, loyal, and goal-oriented. And that is, yes, one word.
That's 3.
Definitely was a caring, happy, and always liked to make people laugh. He was amazing and always like was there for you.
Yeah, he was always full of enthusiasm and joy.
That goofy, hardworking, you know, just funny guy that liked to just live moment by moment.
The kind of people I think everybody wants to have in their lives, because everything he's about, it makes your life better.
He was friendly, hardworking, and just overall a great person, you know.
He was a genuine person, genuinely amazing, friendly.
Genuine. What you saw is what you got. He didn't lie. He didn't mix things up. It was always blunt, to the point, and just truthful and honest and genuine. And he was trying to help people, be a paramedic, be a nurse.
Is there anything anyone would like to say to Yuriy or would like him to know?
Yuriy, know that we're not just miles apart, but worlds apart. You're gonna be missed even more. Watch over us, and we love you.
Hey man, you'll be greatly missed. Thank you for being such a great friend all these years, and rest easy, buddy.
Until we meet again, brother, please watch over us.
Yuriy, you're truly such an amazing, loving person. You'll be missed by me and many others.
I know this past year, we haven't been as close. I moved out, you don't live at home, and these past holidays, these last few months, we've been so good and so happy and peaceful. And even if it's a quick second that I see you, or just for like a minute at mom's house, we sit down and talk, and it's just a simple little conversation, and it was so meaningful. I look back at it and I miss it so much. I miss it so much, and I know you're staring down at us, and I know you'll be with us forever, and you'd be so happy. You'd be so proud of how close we all became. All our friends and family, we became so much closer because of you.
Yuriy, we'll miss you a lot. I know you're in a better place now, and we got things down here from now on. I know you're applying for nursing school, so this is for you. And my wife doesn't know this yet, but I think I'm gonna grow this out in memory of you.
Thanks for all the good memories. I'll never forget them. I'll never forget you. It's gonna be hard knowing you won't be stopping by anymore. I'll miss you a lot. I love you, man. I'll see you in heaven.
Yuriy, thanks for always being so nice to me and treating me like a little sister. I'm gonna miss seeing you around.
Yuriy, you are so loved, and I will cherish all of the great moments and memories I was able to be a part of. Those moments and memories really bring light into such a dark time. You'll be forever remembered and forever missed.
Memories of you, Yuriy, will stay with us forever. Miss you already.
Hey Yuriy, I miss you. The laughter, the fun times, and your voice will always echo in my mind forever. The memories that you have left will always be with me and will be hard to forget.
Hey Yuriy, I know you see us from upstairs, so I just wanted to say that it's been a real privilege and an honor knowing you for the past few years. And I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
Yuriy, you were taken from us way too soon, and life will never be the same without you. You will forever be in our hearts, and you will be dearly, dearly missed. So long, my friend. Till we meet again. Rest easy, brother.
I just wanted to say, Yuriy, thank you for everything you've done, and I just want to say, look out for me and look out for what I'm gonna be doing, because I always try to follow your footsteps, and no matter what you were doing in your life.
Yuri, it's tough realizing that we'll never see you or talk to you again, but just know that you've had a lasting impression on everyone around here, and your wife and daughter will be taken care of.
Yuri, if I could tell you one more thing, it's that you are loved, you are missed, you're respected, and the lives of so many people changed forever. They'll never be the same without you.
How did you and Yuri meet?
So I was supposed to meet a different guy, and I noticed Yuri instead, and I'm like, who's that guy? and then like later on, they came up to us, and we were just standing in like a circle just talking, and then my dad pulled up. He's like, why aren't you at youth? And so I sat in the car, and then my cousin came up to me, and I'm like, go give that guy my phone number. And then we went home, and Yuri called me that night, and we probably talked for hours. And I'm not sorry.
It's fine. How did we went boating, and how did Yuri teach you how to wake surf?
Yeah, Yuri always pushed me to do everything. I was always nervous to do anything. Even the ski trip. He didn't know how to ski, and so he's trying to teach me how to ski.
So he didn't snowboard? You guys all skied?
He snowboarded, but I skied because I wanted to try it.
Tell me about the trip Yuri took you and Jennifer.
We just hung out, just relaxed a little bit.
So
played
you guys
in the
got all
snow.
snowed?
Yeah, he pulled her around in like little circles. There's a video, it's so
Was that her
cute.
first time at the snow?
That was third time.
Nice.
Yeah.
She looks so happy.
I know.
Oh, so cute.
We got cute pictures too.
That's sweet. How'd you tell Yuri? Do you remember how you told Yuri that you were pregnant? Was he shocked, surprised, or were you guys planning on having a baby?
Yeah. We were trying for 9 months. So, yeah. And I don't know.
You don't remember how you told him?
I mean, I printed like a little paper. It says, I don't remember exactly what it said, but I can't wait to meet you, Daddy. And it had like little footprints on it and a pregnancy test. And I have a video of that too.
How did you know that he was the one?
Just knew. We just got along really well.
What was your favorite thing about him when you guys were dating?
There was just, we were together for so long. There's too much. It's just a lot of things. He was an awesome person.
Did you have that moment where you're just like, this is the guy I'm getting married? Was that right away? Or did it take a few years?
See, it was just so long ago that I don't remember. But I know
recently.
Yeah, I know. Just like the last couple months, I was telling him that I can't imagine our life like not being together.
How did Yuri change from when you guys got married until now? Like, how did he grow as a husband?
I don't know, he's just awesome all the time. He grew a beard. I liked him with a beard. He's just always silly. We always just joked around, and there was like nothing to hide. It was just natural and. Yeah.
Mary, one last question. If you had to say one word to him, one more thing, what would it be?
Just one more hug. Love you, Daddy.
Love you, Daddy.
Or blow Daddy a kiss.
Mwah.